It took 2 conversations in Tonee Lawson's life to inspire her to start her own nonprofit dedicated to helping Baltimore's youth. The first involved her friends, recognizing talents and leadership skills she didn't even know she had. The second involved a young girl about to start high school, discussing her future career.
She ended up saying that no one from Baltimore ever makes it. And at that moment, my heart was broken for her.
Lawson made it her mission to make sure no other kid in her city feels that way. Her organization, called theb.org, is all about setting young people up for success after high school. Through after-school programs, her team helps kids realize their full potential, building up their social skills and matching them with technical skills, especially in the world of STEM.
First, we have to address the lack of confidence that our students have in themselves or in their ability to succeed in academics, right? STEM and coding is hard, I understand, but it's not as hard as they may think.
It's even easier when you don't realize you're learning. Better yet, when it's disguised with food. One of the nonprofit's programs uses STEM to teach kids how to cook.
We may be working on fractions in our lab or cooking and measuring, and they say, oh, I just had fractions in math. This is where, this is how we connected.
Lawson says her organization helps pick up where the school day lets off.
Our teachers are really tasked with a million things a day, and for them to try to fit in how to effectively lead or how to effectively communicate or how to regulate your emotions, those things get missed, but they are critical and necessary to the development of our young people.
But for a lot of kids, seeking out programs like this might be the last thing on their mind. For some, even just attending school every day is a challenge because of things going on at home.
We have students right now that have no lights and no electricity. We have students that go home to no meals, or we have students that are caring for multiple siblings so their parents can work several jobs just to make ends meet.
Lawson wants to break down some of those barriers. Thanks to support from the mayor's office, she recently expanded one of her programs that allows kids to learn and get paid at the same time. The kids are learning how to code and eventually create a virtual reality video game. At the end of the program, they'll sit for an industry-recognized credential to get a leg up in the workforce.
So there's no need for us to have to compete with students to go out and get a part-time job at McDonald's or a part-time job anywhere to help bring in some wages and money for their family. They can come and learn and earn while doing so.
And sometimes half the battle is just getting young people interested in a career they might not have thought was accessible to them before. That's where programs like the Girls Empowerment Academy come in. It's all about getting young women interested in the STEM fields.
It was important for me as a Black woman in tech to help our young people see what careers are out here, and being in Baltimore at the center of biotech and tech and STEM, all of those things, it's important for me to be able to expose our young people to that at earlier ages so that they know that these careers are possible and they are attainable. But not only are they attainable, they're actually in your backyard.
What keeps Lawson motivated is knowing she's providing a role model she wishes she had as a young woman.
I didn't have a me when I was younger, and that was the gap that lied between me and a lot of things in my career.
In Baltimore, Elizabeth Worthington, WMAR 2 News.
What's going on, everybody? Randall Newsom here, and if you like that story, you can enjoy more of these Bridging the Gap stories by clicking on this box right here.
And while you're at it, subscribe to WMAR on YouTube by tapping that circle, and be sure to watch me and Randall on Good Morning Maryland.
Weekdays from 4:30 to 7 a.m.